Hi everyone! Today we're going to be going over the major organs of our rat dissection. Now remember, we're only using a blunt probe and scissors, and not a scalpel or any of the picks. Also remember, we're starting with our rat dorsal side down and ventral side facing up. Okay, let's start with the thoracic cavity here. First thing we notice, of course, is this big heart. Then we have all these lobes of the lungs here. Okay, now for the abdominal cavity here, which is the rest of the organs. I want to point out a few obvious major organs first, and then we'll talk about the digestive tract. So of course, these are the biggest organs. These are all the lobes of the liver. So you can take these out so that we can see some of the others here. This long, oblong brown organ here is the spleen. Then if we push all the organs to the side here, we see the kidney, which of course looks like a bean, hence the name kidney beans. Then down here, we get all the reproductive organs, which I'm not going to go over, but I do want to point out the bladder, which is a little tiny bag. Now moving on to the digestive tract. Our first organ that we reach after we swallow food is of course the stomach here. And if we lift up the liver lobe, we can see the esophagus leading into the stomach. Then here's the stomach with many portions to it that you don't have to know. Then it exits here into the very beginning of the intestines. This beginning portion of the intestines is called the duodenum. And within this first loop of the duodenum here, within this mesentery, you can see what looks like chewed up gum. That is actually the pancreas. Then as we follow the digestive tract, we get to this big pouch, which looks like a second stomach. This is called the cecum. The small intestines that are leading into the cecum are called the jejunal-ileum. Okay? And the only way we can really differentiate the jejunal-ileum from our duodenum is basically proximity to either the stomach or the cecum. And then leading out of the cecum is where the large intestines start. So here's the beginning of the large intestine. And then they continue until we go all the way up and we get this really long straight shot down. This is the colon. Okay? So once the large intestines reach all the way up and then they come down, that straight shot down is the colon, which will eventually lead to the rectum and then the anus and then the outside world. Well, that was it for the major organs in our rat dissection. We covered the organs in the thoracic cavity as well as the abdominal cavity, which included the organs of the intestinal tract. I hope this was helpful in helping you find the organs in your own rat dissections. Good luck!